Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Get it sexy. Get it sexy. No.
Oh, I forgot you're talking to
So
me.
out of curiosity, are you gonna have like that? Are you just gonna keep that green screen up for like all times now? Because whenever you go to your
No,
other location you film, I need you to pack up that green screen and take it with you.
I know. No, 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 no. If I leave this up, the cats will absolutely destroy it.
You're right. Don't let them do that.
I won't.
That'll be fucked up. And I'm also noting it's like a slightly different shade of green. So I'm curious to see how this comes out in post production. But we're
I
already
am too.
past, huh?
I am too. I'm
We're
excited.
we're,
I'm
we're
excited.
past the point of no return here. I don't know if it's going to be the same background twice or if it's going to be like stretched out across. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to look yet, but I'm incredibly curious to see how it's going to go down.
Yeah, how will it work with me and John too?
I don't know. I honestly I was hoping to get his green screen to him by now. If I don't even actually know where they are. Oh, they're over there. Um, the problem is that he lives in butt fuck nowhere.
Maybe I'll drive up there,
I won't be. Um,
or maybe we can film it in person.
maybe, probably not, but maybe. Um, he was very characteristic in the last Slap Sex episode. I was a big fan of it.
Oh,
He was wearing a suit. He was hammered drunk.
oh yeah, he shows up. I'm just like sitting here, and he's not even in the picture yet. He just sits
Yeah.
down,
He
and he just starts it.
he starts getting political. I was
He
like,
literally
he
he didn't
texted me and
even
goes,
tell
"You're
me.
gonna have to cut out that entire first minute." And I was like, "I'm not doing that.
I
I'm
don't
just
even
gonna."
know what he said.
It wasn't really anything. It was just about him going to vote. Uh,
That's
and
odd.
and he was drunk. And throughout the entire like episode, he was slowly like pulling off like his suit. So by the end of it, he looked like a homeless person.
Yeah, and then I mentioned the Jets, and he just goes off on him. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then he
well,
starts
hold up.
going off on Aaron Rodgers.
I'm like, I didn't want to go off on him. I just
Yeah.
one Jets team is winning and one isn't.
It was the point of that video while I was editing it where they just beat the Texans. So I just decided to throw that in our little group chat just to let everybody know. Um that my guy's a dog still. Anyways, welcome to episode 103 of Forever Talking, where we talk nothing forever. We're digital today to try to see how this green screen situation will work. Look, as soon as you click on the episode, I'm going to go with you found out. And I want you to know that that is the best. However it looks, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to pan out, but what you're watching right now, that is the best I could make it. So clearly it's going to look great or it's going to look like shit. I don't know. Or it might just look like shit anyway. I haven't really I don't know how that's all going to pan out, but I'm incredibly excited to see how it looks. I'm sure Nick would agree.
Hmm.
Good. And I know our audience, most of them are comments are hate comments, and a lot of them are coming at me these days. I got called a potato the other day. He
The
called me
dick.
he called me a potato, Nick. Um, but I'm responding. I'm having the powers that be respond. I think I called one. I said I was gonna fuck his mom or something like that, or
Yikes.
yeah, he told I think the guy called me a potato, and I just responded with "Go fuck your dad." Um, so I don't know. But the comments are hurtful. They're getting
Are
to
there
my soul, and
are there any
yeah,
negative ones about me?
not recently, not recently. A lot of it was like from whenever I said that Chimaev was gonna lose. They didn't like that. I
Oh, to
mean,
Whitaker?
hindsight's a bitch. Fuck me. I mean, the clip. I mean, I didn't know. And on top, like, I think the most recent one about you is you were wearing the hoodie that you were wearing now, and you were talking about something about football, and some guy commented and was like, the guy wearing the Talk Nothing Forever sweatshirt's really living up to that hoodie. He's saying
That's
absolutely
why we
nothing,
wear it.
and I was like, thanks for watching, dude. I,
Probably was winging it anyway, so
yeah,
I agree with them.
I appreciate it.
Hey, there's green
Um,
on that.
so I figured that we're gonna switch up the format a little bit here. It's gonna be a mostly football heavy episode today, but I want to talk about the big things from each week. So like week 9 happened, everything that I saw in week 9 that I feel like would be important to talk about because I feel like each episode we just come on here, we talk about Green Bay, we talk about the Jets, we talk about the Bengals, and those are all going to be incorporated in here. But I want to go ahead and cover the league as a whole because I don't want to seem like we're incredibly biased, which we are. I want to like I feel like there's things happening in the season that will shape out the story by the end of it that I want to cover on each episode of the show while the season's going on.
All right.
Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
So I did take some notes. I took some note. I know, right? That's who would have thought that I'd be doing something like that, but I did take um some notes. So the first note that I took, and we're gonna be going over each subject. Um, the Jets are back? Question mark. This is Thursday night football. So the Jets faced off against the Texans on Thursday night football, and they ended up coming out with the win. Um, did you watch some of this game?
Um, I did, but I can't remember it. I know Stephon Diggs didn't play because he's out,
Yeah, his
and
ACL
Nick,
snapped in
and
half.
I don't think Nico Collins played because
No,
I didn't hear his name once. So,
nope. Nico Collins didn't play. Stephon Diggs didn't play. Um, the
so those
Jets,
two out make it. Texans are going to struggle.
yeah, yeah. And so I mean, crazy how the narrative like overnight just switches. Like, oh my God, the Jets offense is finally clicking. Now let's fucking relax a little bit here.
Oh, I
Okay?
remember now because I remember. Yeah, I remember it.
They put together one solid half of football, and it was the second half. If you watch that first half, I was just as frustrated as any other Jets game that I've watched this year, besides the Patriots game.
I'd imagine you'd be more frustrated.
The Malachi Corley drop,
Yeah,
I was watching that and I was like, oh, so we just lost. We just
yeah,
lost by 7. That's how that's gonna go. We just lost by 7. That would 100% make sense to me. Um, by the end of the first half, everybody in MetLife Stadium, which is the Jets' home stadium, were chanting "Sell the team." Um, people wearing bags on their head. Uh, there was, I mean, it was not pretty. It was not a pretty sight to see. Aaron didn't play great. The entire offensive line, besides I think Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith, got hurt. So I believe the center got Did Joe Tippmann get hurt? No, I think their two guards got hurt. So you got your right tackle, your left guard, your right guard, your center.
yeah,
Your two guards got hurt. And you're already down to your backup guard. So your backup guard, your backup right guard goes down, and your left guard goes down. So they had to bring in two tackles to fill in this position. With your already banged up offensive line, they brought in Olu Fashan. So going into the second half, you were going to have one center and four tackles in a
yeah,
patchwork offensive line. And I was like, oh, we're fucked. I watched Aaron throw try to go deep to Devontae Adams, throws it right over his head. Um, Tries to do a short route to Devontae Adams. Devontae never turns around and he's blocking, so meaning they didn't know the play. Um, I watched
yeah,
Aaron hit Devontae square in the hands and he dropped it. Um, I watched Aaron throw one. Go. He went to Devontae a lot. I watched Aaron go to Devontae in a slant, perfect coverage. Um, it just wasn't working. And then they finally got one drive going where Malachi Corley takes it to the house. Malachi Corley clearly filling in. It's somebody that they drafted in this year's draft. Really good wide receiver prospect. I'm surprised he hasn't been active in the roster as of late. But with Alan Lazard going on IR, they bring him in. He's a really good receiver after the catch. He's a big guy. He's hard to bring down. Um, he drops the ball before entering the end zone. And at that point, I thought what, like, I checked the prices of flights. They were too expensive, but I thought about flying to New York that night and telling him, Malachi, how upset I was. Um,
That's just that's just stupid.
I couldn't.
I watched it and I know I texted you right as I watched it. I was like,
Oh,
he
I
probably
was
was
mad.
livid.
Oh, I was mad. I wasn't like that upset at that. I was more of like, okay, I mean, that's how we're gonna lose. That checks out. And then the second half started, and I think the momentum switches whenever the offensive line goes down. Aaron gets pressure in his face, and he flicks one right over to Garrett Wilson, who's running in a slant, goes around the receiver. Garrett catches it one-handed out here, and then runs it into the TD. So at that point, the momentum starts to switch a little bit. The fans are cheering because Greg Zerline's on IR, and they went and got a fucking random free agent kicker who made a kick, and every time he made a kick, everybody goes, "Love that."
It was
Um,
crazy. It didn't pick that up.
yeah, it was probably loud. What about that?
Not really. No. That's actually crazy.
Stupid. Um, so it's like you have a kicker who's finally making kicks. Obviously, he's not like a good kicker. Like I think he still is in like the 60-70% range. I don't know if he missed one this game or not. He may have. I can't remember, but he was it was enough where Jets fans were stoked because he was at you just can't keep missing kicks.
Yeah.
But that just can't happen. So now, for now at least, you have somebody who's putting the ball in the fucking the zone. Um, well, my dad's home, I guess.
I
Um,
thought you were thinking. I thought you just froze.
no, I heard him yelling upstairs. I was like, what the hell's going on up there?
Oh,
Um, Also, I went to try to vote today. Line was at the fucking door, so that didn't happen.
yeah.
Um,
I went Friday with my mom and we waited for like an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah, I'm not doing that. So it's
I
it's
didn't drive there, so I got stuck there.
it's either I'm walking in and voting,
That's never gonna happen.
or I'm not voting. Like that's just not.
Maybe
And
maybe maybe we stand in line together next time. We'll do our podcast while we
while we
stand in
wait,
line. Yeah,
yeah,
we each wear our green things. We'll look like turkeys.
I'll I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'm gonna literally I'm gonna if like I'm probably gonna have to wait. So I'm gonna try tomorrow. Um,
We're definitely gonna have to wait
but it just,
over an hour.
can you hear that?
No,
The AC unit just turned on.
yeah, I can't hear it.
Loud.
And again, I
Um,
got these on low.
okay.
Oh,
Um,
I'm kidding. I don't.
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to wait. I don't think there's any, but it was a hurricane today, and it
Oh
was
yeah,
pouring rain, and people were outside with umbrella. Like the line went all the way out of the polling place around. It's the library.
good side. We haven't even finished the Jets game yet.
I know.
You're not even in this. You're like,
So the Jets put together really good. They look great, at least for one half. But I don't think that that's gonna be, you know,
hey,
like
that
like
catch though.
yeah, the Garrett Wilson catch. The problem, like insane catch, probably catch of the year, right? Like
Oh yeah,
like you would imagine. But like the only problem with that, Garrett Wilson like had his best game of the year by far, and then him and
yeah,
Devontae finally connected. Aaron played a lot better in the second. Um, my fear is that ultimately, if that's what it takes to win, is for Garrett Wilson to make fucking 45-yard
yeah.
catches.
Because that throw was not
Man,
good anyway.
I mean, like, and on top of that, his first touchdown he had to go grab with one hand as well. Like, you have playmakers to do that. He is a highly capable receiver who's capable of doing that, but it's just like that's a lot.
Yeah,
We can't bank on that every time. So it's a step in the right direction. I'm happy the Jets are a lot better. Or at least we're able to put together an offense where it was like, wow, shit, maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. Um, but I don't think we can put all our eggs in this basket like, oh, they're back. Let's win
Yeah.
one game at a time. Let's go to
At least their
Arizona.
defense looked good, which is
Um,
how this is kind of how the Jets should have been, is where they win more based off defense.
yeah, the defense looked all right. I was a little bit afraid because I believe Will McDonald, I think his name's Will. Will McDonald went down. And he's got the third most sacks in the league. He's got 8 sacks right now. And I was like,
Oh,
oh, we're fucked. But he ended up coming back. DJ and Sauce, I think they both left the game and ended up coming back.
how'd Reddick
Um,
play?
he got a sack. He's got to warm up into it, dude. Whenever you take a
Oh,
10 week
I'm
vac,
aware
yeah,
he's gonna need at least like 5 games.
yeah. I'm glad he can start being relevant by
Because
fucking
not only is
Thanksgiving.
he warming up, he's got to catch up.
It's highly agitating, but I get like if there's anything that him being there helps is that guys have to focus on
Him,
him or like a little more the attention is brought over there because you have a bulldozer and Quinnen Williams in the middle who
yeah,
got at fucking uh uh
CJ Stroud,
DJ Stroud's ass that whole game.
yeah.
He was on him. Um And it made me really happy because my entire Twitter timeline was when CJ Stroud kept mentioning how Stafford was better than Rodgers. Um, and it made me happy because they got on his ass and Rodgers beat him. So that's all. Um, Even though I know that that doesn't really, you know, um, my dad goes come down for a second. That'll be impossible because I'm in the basement.
Uh, he
So
doesn't know that.
yeah, he thinks I'm upstairs. Um, The
Oh,
second thing I want to comment on, Caleb Williams needs help. Um, so the Bears lost again, classic Bears.
they played the Cardinals, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, but they actually look good. Like for a team that was the worst team last year, they look good this year.
He looks good, dude.
Yeah, he does.
This Caleb kid's all right. Unfortunately, he's at the Bears, so he won't be successful. Um, I
Yeah,
don't
he's in a hard
know,
division.
like the Saints just fired their coach after Derek Carr killed Chris Olave. Um, did you see this?
No, I didn't watch that game. I thought Panthers versus Saints. We're gonna skip that one.
So the Saints played the Panthers, and lost, I believe. And the Saints are now 2-7.
Who is
And
the quarterback?
I think it was Carr. I think it was Derek
No, for the Panthers.
Bryce.
So that's his first win, like
This
of this
year,
year.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Chris Olave is like an insane wide receiver.
was.
Like, well, yeah, he's dead now, but like he was like
you you gotta say was
he's 24 and is fantastic. And
was.
Derek Carr
There
threw one right into his chest. Um, while he was inside of two people and they murdered him. And he didn't get back up and was carted off the field. Um, and they fired their coach because they just lost to the Panthers and their number one wide receiver, who's like incredibly talented, keeps dying because quarterbacks keep trying to kill him. Like this is his like third knockout. Like he's the Tua of wide receivers. Um, except Chris Olave, his concussions are highly put on everybody else around him. Mostly the person throwing him the ball. Tua just keeps running into people head first. But the Saints fired their head coach. How the what's the guy's name? Eberflus, the Bears head coach. How
I have
that
no idea.
guy has a job, I don't understand. I saw a stat where he is like 1 for 18 on road games.
It was terrible.
He's won like it's either not it's either he's never won on the road or he's only won once on the road. Something like that. I could be making that stat up, but I saw that, I'm pretty sure. And at the end of the game, they're down by like 25 and there's a minute left and they put Caleb back in, who ended up limping off the field hurt because he got sacked because his
Just
offensive line is
stupid.
put together with peanut butter and paper clips. Um, it's always going to be something with the Bear. Like it just always will be. Like he has all the weapons in the world. He's an incredible rookie quarterback who
But
is,
he's a rookie.
I understand, and like he's going to make mistakes 100%, but I see him roll out of the pocket and just make some running throws sometimes where I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty, you want to see flash. It's the same thing we said with Jordan. You want to see flashes. I
Yeah.
see flashes from Caleb Williams. It's going to take time, but if he can't stay on his feet, then it's the one thing that Jordan has. He is the Packers offensive line.
He still gets hurt though,
Well,
somehow.
yeah, he's still banged up and he's been playing through injuries. That's why he's still hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, Caleb's a really good rookie and he needs some help. Also fire that coach. Um, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, did you
This
see
guy's
that?
insane.
You know what play I'm talking about, right? I was
How
watching
did
it, I
he
was
do
like,
that?
okay,
How did he
okay.
do
And
that?
I was like, no, fuck it. I was like, that defender has to feel so stupid.
How did he do that? I
Just spin
saw
move.
just the one section of like the backwards hurdle on one clip and I was like, "Oh man, that's crazy." And then I saw the full clip and he duked out like three people
Yeah.
before doing the backwards hurdle.
I forgot the first move, but then he does a spin move and like while he's finishing the second spin move, he just jumps. And the guy goes right under him.
Right under him. It
I'm like,
is
holy
it's insane.
I'm like that.
That guy's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. Um
Hey, just know the Giants took Daniel Jones over him.
over Saquon Barkley. Insane. And I think the Giants are 2-7 right now.
Daniel Jones, I know, got benched like last week.
Did he?
Yeah, he got taken out of one of the games.
You can't throw in Tommy DeVito over him.
No, and you gave him that big
You gave him
paycheck just
$250
for.
million dollars.
To be fair, that team's just not good either way, though.
They have Malik Neighbors, who's
Yeah,
an
that's it.
unbelievable wide receiver.
Yeah, but that's
Could you imagine if they had
it.
no, they're like this. Could
Well,
you
that guy's good.
imagine if they had um uh what's the dickhead's name? If they had Saquon and Malik Neighbors and then just went and got a quarterback,
Yeah, they'd be better.
they'd be insane. Why wouldn't you go get like I don't know, dude. I don't know. Zach Wilson or Daniel Jones.
Oh, Daniel Jones. I don't think it's close.
I don't. Either do I.
Yeah, but we're on opposite sides.
I don't. I don't get it.
I've seen Daniel Jones, but I don't think he's bad.
I think he's bad. I think he's
Like
very bad. What has he done ever? He's
I don't
won.
know.
He won a playoff game. He was terrible before that,
Yeah,
and that's the prerequisite to getting 250 million. Dak Prescott got that.
Dak's but Dak's actually decent.
Speaking on to my next note here, funny we mentioned that. The Cowboys are terrible. I actually wrote that down.
Oh yeah, they lost to the Falcons.
Oh, and Dak's hurt, so you won't see him for a couple weeks.
Or
They're terrible.
yeah,
They're terrible. And you I don't feel bad.
no one does.
Yeah. I mean,
But the Cowboys.
you threw all that money at Dak, who's not who's like I mean, I understand he was in the running for like MVP at some point last year.
That's just because they had a great defense.
Yeah, sometimes, and then sometimes their defense is fucking terrible. I don't
Well,
understand.
they got a certain type of defense. It's a lot of pressuring defense. So if you can break that, it's easy.
They just didn't get better.
No.
I mean, they spent the entire offseason throwing money at CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. Didn't like would rather bring back Zeke
Yeah, he's been
than
done
go
for 4
after like
years.
Derrick Henry, who was a free agent at the time.
To be fair, I thought Derrick Henry was done too, but I was wrong.
He is
He's big. No.
he's very good.
Yeah, when he gets
Um,
moving,
yeah, that is a guy you do not want to get in front of. Um, I mean, I don't know, you had every opportunity to get better, and you just focused on things that didn't matter. Um, like locking down your quarterback is a good idea.
yeah, because it's gonna be hard to find someone better than Dak.
I agree. Like I'm not ripping at the idea of like I'm ripping at the idea of giving him 250 million because I don't think
Yeah,
any quarterback deserves
because
that.
he's kind of got to be like Brock Purdy, where you got to build superstars around him. Does that make sense? Like he's not a quarterback you can just throw in there,
Yeah, but Dak is a lot better than Brock. We know that.
is he?
You're gonna make people mad again, Nick.
I don't care. But what has Dak done in the playoffs?
Nothing, I
I mean,
guess.
Brock Purdy. I like Brock Purdy. I think I would take Brock Purdy probably over Dak Prescott. I don't think he's better, but I think he's more of a warrior, a winner.
What? So the offseason comes around. 49ers give Brock Purdy 250 million.
No,
Do you think they're gonna?
I have no idea.
I mean, he's taking him to the Super
I
Bowl.
don't know how they have like they got like six superstars. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, he's taking him to the Super Bowl. He's won.
I think he's a good fit for him, but I think also if they want to win it all, I don't know. They're so hard because, like I said, they're not going to be able to get a top level quarterback when you have all these other stars.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that the Cowboys went about it all wrong.
Yeah,
Like, let me put it this way. You would have never beat $100 million out of me to give to CD Lamb. That was never ever going to happen.
yeah.
I would have never given that. And I understand that he's probably up there as one of the best in the league. I don't care. I would have taken that money and I would have distributed it out to, I don't know, trading for T. Higgins, going to get a
Yeah.
better offensive line. I don't know. I don't know what you would have done with that situation, but wasting $350 million on two players was not on my fucking priority list if I'm Jerry Jones, which apparently, thank God, I'm not Jerry Jones because we're finding out that Jerry Jones, after all these media interviews and calls, is kind of a dick.
You didn't
So
know that.
well, I think we all knew that. Was Jerry Jones the one who was getting paid to get his dick sucked? Is that
I
Jerry?
have, he probably did, but I have no idea.
I think that was Jerry. I don't know if that one
I
of
don't
the
even
NFL
know.
owners was paying money to get some blowjobs.
I would
I
imagine more
think
than
it was
one does it
Jerry.
though.
Huh?
I'd imagine more than one owner does it.
Yeah, but he got leaked doing it. So
I don't know which one.
I think it was Jerry. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was
Sorry,
Jerry.
Jerry.
But on top of that, I'm listening to like Jerry motherfuck, like these reporters and these media people who are like asking him basic questions that I believe are employed by him. And he's like, this guy, he deserved to lose. And I'm
Hey,
happy you are. I gotta
that
be
means
honest.
that means Kirk Cousins got to win.
I mean, I like, I like, I like, I like Kirk a lot. Moving on to my next note. Um, are the Lions the best team in football?
Yeah.
The best team in football. They're the best offense in football.
No, they're the best team.
You think so?
Yeah. Who
Who's
do you have
gonna?
better than them?
Huh?
Who do you think's better or close to them?
Well, I mean, well, here's my fear, right? They're great right now. They're great right now, and I think they're the best offense in the league. I think when they run to the Packers again, the Packers are going to beat them. Um, I think that obviously the Ravens are up there. Um, I don't have faith that they're gonna like if the Lions go to the Super Bowl and Patrick Mahomes go to the Super Bowl. I'm just sorry, he's gonna win. Like again, like he's just gonna win, and that's just is what it is.
I agree with you.
And that pisses me off because I watch the Chiefs and I'm like, I watch the Lions and I'm like, they're kind of dirty a little bit here and there, but they're just like they're a fighting team, and I love that about them. And Jared Goff is a dog. And then I watch the Chiefs play, and I'm like, this is the most fucking mediocre, boring football. And Patrick is playing the worst football I've ever seen him
Oh, I
play.
know, and they're
And
undefeated.
they're undefeated. And I
But
just don't.
to be fair, when like he needs to make a play, he does.
I got it. But I just it pisses me off.
But
Because if it's the Lions and Chiefs Super Bowl, as a Packers fan, like I'm gonna be voting for like it. A lot of Packers fans are gonna be mad at me for rooting for the Lions, but like we kind of
I don't
fucked them
think
up.
so. I don't think so.
Oh, I think after Amari St. Brown, what
When he did
uh
that celebration,
no, not this on the celebration on top of walking into Lambeau Field wearing a hoodie that says Green Bay sucks on it, and then disrespecting you hardcore in your own stadium. That's one thing.
it,
Again, I think whenever we run into him, we're gonna beat him again. That's why I'm not that worried about the loss. But like, I like if it's that Super Bowl, if it's Lions and Chiefs Super Bowl, I'm like, oh my God, that sounds awesome. But it would shatter my heart to watch that go down because I there's only one way that ends, and it's I can't watch it happily.
did you saw the celebration though from St. Brown,
Yes,
right?
yeah, I saw
That was
this.
actually pretty sick. I was
It was
watching it.
funny, and I don't know
He
how
goes
he did
honest.
it.
I don't know. He did it for like a half a second, which might not seem long, but oh my
I
God,
have no idea how he did it. I don't
it
know.
didn't break his neck.
I don't know.
That was crazy.
Yeah, the Lions might be the best team. I'm not 100% sure, but they
I would
look.
have them up there. I would have the Ravens probably too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like the Chiefs, like we say, they're undefeated, but
they don't
they look
look good. I don't get it.
no.
They don't look
They
good.
they escape every week.
It's ridiculous, and they beat all the
All
good teams. I don't.
all because one man can turn it like that.
I don't. Whatever. Um, fucking, it pisses me off, but whatever. Um,
I like Mahomes, so I don't mind.
Final subject, and then we only got 2 minutes left, so then we either got to do our predictions or we got to switch again. We're gonna have to switch, is my guess. But um,
Today, Junior,
Joe, fuck off. Joe Burrow. I
crazy.
already every year, every week I text you and I'm like, this guy's playing the best football I've
Hey,
ever.
hey, you ain't gonna text me this. You ain't gonna text me that this week.
Well, yeah, he's on.
Well,
Or no,
no. I meant you ain't gonna text me this Sunday on that.
yeah, no, I'm gonna text you Thursday
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, yeah.
Um, he looks. I mean, it's the best I've ever seen him.
You know what's crazy about him? Like, I can watch him play, and he like does nothing flashy, but like he's crazy.
It's insane. Like the MVP candidates are right now are Lamar's probably one.
I just saw it. My bad. I don't remember who it was.
I think Lamar's got 20 TDs, 2 interceptions. Joe's got 24 interceptions. Josh is like 18, 2 interceptions, something like that. Joe's interceptions, a lot of them are tips. Lamar and Joe are the only ones who've had 2 5 touchdown passing games.
Yeah,
Um, but I'm watching Joe and I'm watching the Bengals and the Raiders this weekend.
Washington's quarterback's up there.
Jay Daniels, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah,
He's good. Um, I'm watching him Joe
Jared Goff.
play. Jared,
Right,
yeah,
he's up
that's
there too.
yeah, that's fair. I what are Jared Goff's stats? I'm gonna look this up and then we're gonna have to switch. But
Yeah, I think because I saw it was like the top five or Joe Burrow wasn't even mentioned in the top five just because his team's not up there.
Jared Goff has 14 passing touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Yeah, but
Joe literally has 6 more passing touchdowns than him.
yeah, but he doesn't have as many wins,
I agree. I understand that.
which is
That's the
stupid.
reason
I
why
agree with you.
Joe's not going to win it. But I mean, if they turn around, he'll probably end up.
Maybe
Maybe we'll see. We got to switch. We're gonna
yeah,
update. Give me a second.
one.
Hello, my dear friend. Welcome back. Um, but I was watching this Raiders game. It was kind of a blowout, right?
Yeah, but the Raiders are not in a rebuild, by the way.
Oh yeah, they won't tell you that. Which, by the way, fire that coach still, or move him back to defense. If he was on D, I don't know where he was, but like,
I think they just did fire like
yeah, they
last
fired their
year.
coach last year, and Antonio Pierce was their interim head coach. He did like an all right job, and then they just made him the head coach still. Um, but like going into either fire the GM, I don't know what you gotta do, but going into the offseason and you're like your game plan was like our starting quarterback's gonna be Gardner Minshew. You're fucking stupid. Like I can't.
They're tanking.
I mean, maybe people know something that like everybody else on the planet doesn't know or already know. Like everybody on the planet except the lovely folks over there in Nevada knew that that was going to be a terrible idea, and they did it anyway.
I have a question for you. Is Christian McCaffrey, is he out for the season?
I don't know. I've heard different things. I've heard that he's out for the season, and then I've heard he's coming back next week. So I have no idea.
That's what I was gonna say. I've heard that too, but I heard that like people are mad at the 49ers for not saying what is actually happening.
Well, he has Achilles tendonitis in both of his legs.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what tendonitis is, but
Let me remember that episode from like of The Office where it was like the surplus episode, and Michael was like explaining to me like I'm an 8-year-old.
yeah. I
Um,
remember Oscar doing that. Yeah.
you run, you playing soccer, and you are the fastest there ever was. Nobody is faster than you. And you continue and you never take breaks. That's why you're on the field all the time. You go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And everybody all around the world goes, wow, look at Nick. Look how fast he is. Look how he can go up and down and up and down without, here's the important part, not taking any breaks. And you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. But what the people don't know is that that's not good to just keep doing that. Um, it's kind of like brakes on a car. Um, Eventually you just get worn down. And well, while you
I
are
got it. I got it.
doing really good and your Achilles and your legs are like, hey, maybe we should stop every once in a while. You go, no, because I'm so damn good. And you just run and you run and run and run until eventually your Achilles just goes, yeah, go fuck yourself. We're stopping right now. Um, or else we're gonna pull an Aaron Rodgers and we're gonna give up on you. So I guess his right Achilles goes, hey, so thinking
So
about it.
so they just gave out on him. So they tore.
No, no, but they were just like, hey, so I'm thinking about it, right? And Christian's like, oh my God, I need to slow down. And then Christian's left Achilles was like, by the way, we're thinking about giving up on you too. Um, so he was going to a specialist and he was like, hey, specialist, how can I keep running without my Achilles giving up on me? And the specialist is like,
You can't.
I don't
You
know
gotta
what you
rest.
did. I don't know what you did. Like it's fucked. Your legs are fucked. Um, and that's the quandary that they're in right now.
So they have no idea either.
They just know that he basically went too hard for too long consistently. I think that's how I mean at that age when you get tendonitis, I mean he's like 20 fucking 6.
Yeah,
Like it has to be because of overuse. Um, you would think he just trains like a madman, and I think that's probably what happened.
maybe.
I don't know. I just kind of made that story up, and I'm assuming that's what happened. But I think that the fear is you can't just keep pushing it, or else you will tear your Achilles. Yeah. So it's kind of a big deal.
Well, Brock needs,
Brock needs Captain America back.
yeah, Black Widow he ain't liking it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, good God. I do know Pacheco's back, or he's going to be back here in about 2 or 3 weeks. He's going to start practicing again.
That's for
So,
the Chiefs.
yeah, I know, but I didn't know the
How does that help
same thing
Brock?
with Pacheco. I didn't know if he was gone for the season or if he was coming back. I didn't know.
I thought he was gone, but I guess
I thought he was too, but whatever. Um, so the Bengals Raiders game, right? It was kind of a blowout, but
yeah.
I was watching this game and I was like, I've never seen him so pissed off in my entire life.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. The entire game was fucking livid. Just livid.
Hey, I'm that guy. He threw a pick six, by the way.
Um, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah. You know what I saw? I saw somebody run the wrong route. Um, and I saw him throw 5 touchdowns to everybody not named Jamar Chase.
That's how it goes.
Um, and he by the end of it, when the Raiders started to mount a little bit of offensive points, he was fucking just I mean, he was motherfucking people on the sideline. He was pissed. Jermaine Burton, rookie wide receiver, promising prospect, where they're gonna lose T. Higgins and Isaiah Yoshivash and Burton are gonna step up, and I'm assuming they're just gonna give money to Jamar Chase. Um, they Burton, who really promising receiver. The story is that they were gonna like a lot of the game plan was centered around getting that guy the ball. And I guess he no-showed some meetings and a practice, and he walked into the stadium on Sunday wearing pajama pants or something like that. So people were making this like jokes that he slept through practice, and slept through everything, and they turned him into a healthy scratch, meaning they just weren't going to use him. I guess for disciplinary reasons. And I don't know if this is true, but like there's a video of Burton sitting next to Joe on the bench, and Joe gets up and starts motherfucking. I get was pit like he's pissed, and I think he said something to Burton, and Burton got up and left. So the lip readers on Twitter are saying that Burton sat down and Joe said, "Get your fucking ass up off this bench. You fucked this up." I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Um,
I
Burrow
would
did.
love it if it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Burrow did a post press conference where he was like, "I'm at the point of what's expected is that if we don't score a touchdown every drive, I'm not gonna be happy for the rest of the year." Um, where he's like on a path now where I think he's pissed off that the defense allowed as many points as they did against the Raiders, and then you got to go play the Ravens on Thursday. There's a video out there of after the game. Joe steps up and talks. He goes, nobody's celebrating today. Get your ass home and get ready for Thursday
But Thursday's gonna be tough.
because we're playing Thursday. So I don't want to hear anybody happy about today. Like the press asked him if he was happy. He was like, there is nothing to be happy about right now. And they literally just blew out the Raiders, like assassinated these guys, literally
Yeah, they
like
killed them, but they
ended
should
their
have.
season.
They should have though.
I know, and he's still pissed, and he's playing the best football I've ever seen him play. So it's like I'm watching this, and I'm like, that's probably good that he has that attitude.
It is.
Like that is a leader mentality that demands nothing but perfection. And if it's not perfect, he's gonna be pissed and he's gonna let everybody know about it.
Hold up.
Um, do you want me to talk to her? What's going on?
I don't know. She's saying something. I can't hear her fully.
Um, I mean, I love it. I love the way I don't like how he's upset and angry all the time, but I like the drive and the
I don't think he's
passion.
upset and angry all the time. He's focused.
Oh, I don't know, he's been pretty pissed off the last couple. He's been mad. Normally Joe's like the calm, collected,
Yeah.
cool under pressure one. He's motherfucking he's
That's when he was
motherfucking his
winning though.
teammates. He's motherfucking the referees. He's motherfucking I remember the second week he motherfucked Jamar Chase.
Well,
Uh
that one was deserved. Was that when he did the Chiefs?
yeah.
Yeah,
He-
well,
that ever since then it's just been like he is fucking pissed.
Tom Brady
Um
must be getting to him.
like he's kind of motherfucking Zach Taylor in the press conferences where he is like, we need to be better from a coaching stand across the board. We need to be better. He is the coach right now. And I kind of love
But
it.
yeah, to be fair though, he's not wrong. Their defense is so trash.
And he's pissed. Where he's at the point now where he is literally like, if we're not scoring a touchdown every drive, something is wrong.
Well, that's true.
And I love it. I love this guy. And he's playing fucking lights out football, which is why, like, if it wasn't for his record, I would look at him seriously and I'd be like, as far as like most valuable player,
Yeah, it's got to be him.
that's a guy I mean, he's leading everything.
I'm trying to think. So I would put him up there, Josh Allen, and probably Lamar.
That's my three right now. I think
Yeah,
Lamar's probably front runner
I think Jared Goff is.
for MVP.
Yeah,
Hmm,
for some reason they care about record wise,
I know, but
which is
I'm like,
stupid. It's like watch the
I'm
game.
looking at this guy,
Oh,
and
Mahomes is up
Joe to
there.
me is the only one where I'm like, that makes sense. You gave him $250 million. He's the leader of the entire team.
Yeah,
Like,
Josh Allen makes sense too.
well, yeah, but I'm talking like before you would give these guys $250 million because so they would just play quarterback for you for the next 4 or 5 years.
Oh yeah,
To
like
me, it's
Kyler
like
Murray.
they gave Joe $250 million because he is quite literally the captain of the entire team.
The only thing I worry about him is he takes too many hits.
He's getting beat up, but he is escaping the pocket. For the credit, the offensive line is better this year. It's not great, but
Yeah.
it's better. And he's like a lot of these touchdowns are audible on the play, getting out of the
Do you hear
pocket.
that?
No,
All right, we're good.
what should I be hearing?
It's rain.
Oh, I mean, I got
It's
rain.
just really loud.
Are you
I don't know
afraid
how
of
you don't hear it.
some rain, dude? What's wrong with rain?
If I was afraid of the rain, I would close the windows.
Okay. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm liking I'm liking the way that this guy's playing right
What are
now.
they? 3-6,
Uh,
4-6, four,
f-
4-6.
4-6 right now, I believe.
And what are the Jets? Are they 3-6?
Yeah,
No. Have the Jets had a bye?
not that I know of.
What the heck came out? I swear they were 3-6.
They may have had a bye. I don't remember.
Maybe the Bengals are not. No, I don't think that because I think the Bengals and Jets have the same week. I remember us discussing that for some reason.
Um,
I just want to know their records because I feel like we're wrong about the Bengals. Are they 4-5?
Bengals.
Because the Jets are
The Bengals are 4-5.
okay. So that's where I was wrong.
The Bengals are 4-5. The Jets are 3-6. The Jets bye week is uh week 12, and the Bengals bye week
I think week 12.
is also week
That's gonna
12.
be a boring week for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be stoked. Um,
I'm gonna get no notifications from you that weekend.
well, Packers are playing, probably. So, I mean, I'll be watching that. Um, with the Packers playing on week 12. The Packers are playing the 49ers. You'll absolutely hear from me. We
Oh
want
yeah.
we want them.
No, you don't.
Um,
Don't do that.
I want them. I want them. But
No.
anyways, let's do
We
our
want
week.
them Cowboys.
Why would I want them Cowboys?
You can whoop them.
We've already pounded those Cowboys. Anyways, let's get into these predictions and then let's get the fuck out of here. Sound good?
Yeah.
Starting off hot, massive game Thursday night football. Bengals, Ravens.
Bengals.
Give me the Cincinnati Bengals only because the
Only
Ravens already won, and I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, they need to split. Um, and Joe's just playing pissed off. So
You literally have, I would say, yeah, you got two of the hottest quarterbacks out there right now.
yeah, I mean that's gonna be a barn burner of a game. Um, Giants and Panthers get wow, this is
Let's just
good.
skip that one. That one's stupid.
Yeah, this is a battle of mediocrity.
That's
Uh,
not even true. The battle of the trash bags.
uh,
I'm going with New York.
yeah, give me the Giants. I don't know, who cares?
I'll never pick the Panthers.
Drake May versus Caleb Williams, Patriots and Bears. Give me the Bears.
Bears.
49ers and Buccaneers.
Ooh. 49ers. That's a battle of the injuries.
I would say 49ers. I think the Buccaneers are probably done.
Yeah, with
Just because
their injuries, they're done.
yeah, Mike Evans and Godwin. I mean, Godwin's coming back, I guess, right?
I have no idea.
Was it Mike Evans who got knocked out
One
of
of
the
them
season?
got hurt. I just knew both of them were hurt.
They were both hurt. One of them's out for the season.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Um,
God.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Broncos and Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
Jeez.
Bills and Colts. Give me the Bills.
Bills. Oh wait, who won the Colts Vikings game, by the way?
Vikings.
Uh,
Steelers and Commanders. That's fun.
oh, that's a really good one. I'm going Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers too. I think that's kind of exciting. I think Jaden's out, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. Give me the Steelers. Vikings and Jags. Give me the Vikings.
Vikings.
Boy,
Actually, I'm gonna go with Jaguars. I'm switching it up.
nobody talks about how bad they are.
You got it, Trevor.
I don't think he does. Um, Falcons and Saints.
Falcons.
Falcons. Falcons.
Yeah,
Tennessee and Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers.
New York Jets versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals. I think I've been wrong on the Jets like every week, except week one.
Um, it would be bad if they lost this one.
I want
What?
to.
Well, I mean,
You
they
can't
they
do.
really can't. I mean, they can lose one more time and then you're fucked. So
You can't do worse than the Patriots. That's their worst loss. That's funny.
yeah, that was bad. I would
I didn't
say
expect
if
it.
if the Jets find a way to win this one, they got full momentum, and I think they're going to go on a little run.
Maybe we'll have to see. We have to see how they win.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. I keep getting spam texted. I'm gonna get the Jets.
Sorry, I won't text you.
No, it's like I keep getting like army recruiters texting me.
Oh yeah. You get one from I can't say it, but from our high school, they call you.
Recently, no,
I've had one. I forgot her name, but well, I'm not gonna say it, but
I don't think they want me back. I'm gonna go Jets just because I think the pass rush is gonna get after Kyler a little bit here. Um,
rap game.
no, this isn't a trap game. Are the Cardinals defense any good?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. I remember a
I
few
don't know.
years ago there was like that little span where they were like fucking world beaters.
Yeah, like I remember that too.
and then they just vanish at the end of the season. I don't even know where they went, but
I think that's because teams figure them out and then they can't
I,
adjust.
I think Kyler got hurt or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go Jets. I'm gonna back my boy Aaron.
I'm
Win
gonna
this
go with
game, get some
Redbirds.
momentum on to the next one. Their schedule's not that bad. If you can just win this one,
Yeah,
you got a pretty easy schedule ahead of you. For well, nothing's easy, but Eagles and Cowboys, Dak's out for the next couple weeks, and the Cowboys suck. So give me the Eagles.
and the Eagles are good. So
Yep.
yeah,
Lions and Texans, give me the Lions.
Lions.
Closing out Monday Night Football, Dolphins and Rams. And this is also why I feel like if the Jets can get on a roll here, um, because then they can pass up Miami in in
Dolphins.
in the division. You're gonna take the Dolphins
Yeah,
at
they
home
actually look decent. They look decent.
at the Rams home.
The Rams home, it doesn't make a difference. You know, those fans don't actually care about the Rams.
Puka Nakua's back.
Don't care.
I'm gonna go Rams. I'm gonna go Rams and Stafford.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams won.
I'm gonna go Rams and Stafford.
Hey, I just
Um,
want to say this. I know we shit on Tua, but without him, Miami's offense is just so bad.
yeah, I mean, there's a difference between a guy who can throw a football and a guy who can't.
Well, Tyler Huntley wasn't terrible when he was on the Ravens. He wasn't terrible. But then he went to the Dolphins and just, oh my.
He's terrible.
Well,
Um,
I can't go against that because this year he was.
I mean, he's awful. But the good news is that, well, I guess not good news. It's the bad news. Is that the guy who is the starting quarterback, um,
He's
he
gonna be.
can, I guess, get a spiral going.
No, he fits their offense well. They look so much better with him. I'll give them credit for that.
I won't.
Well, you haven't watched the games then.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they look better. I'm not saying they don't look better, but
Who'd they
they're,
just play? Oh, it
they're
was the
not,
Bills.
they're not going to win.
They might.
They won't.
I'm not saying a playoff game, but
They suck.
they don't suck when Tua's there.
No, they suck. I'm
Uh,
sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. They just do. Like you should have gone. I'm sorry. You should have gone and I don't know what you. I mean, just don't give him $250 million
no, I agree with that, especially when his concussion
for. I
spikes.
mean, for what? What do we give him 250 for? I like.
Doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, he needs the money.
Oh yeah, does a Brazilian jiu-jitsu teach him to fucking headbutt somebody in the chest?
Well, he's hoping to put his head, a little bit to the left, by their hip, kind of like, and take him down that way. Get taken down that way.
He hoped to do that.
DeMar Hamlin had other
He
plans, but
he,
yeah,
he hoped to do that. This guy's been knocked out 4 times.
on
I just
national TV.
I
Like,
understand it that he is a capable enough quarterback to put in the hands of probably the best wide receiver in the league.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. He's not terrible. I'm not going to shit on him.
he's not terrible,
Yeah.
but he's fine. I like he's just
Okay,
fine.
there we go. There we go. We
He's
can agree on that. Yeah.
he's a fine quarterback.
Yeah.
But like if I'm a team, I'm not I'm not banking my future of my franchise
Oh,
on
I agree with
Tua.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Um, and they did it.
Yeah. I
Like
don't
if
know
you would have
why.
asked me last year, like how many free agent quarterbacks were floating around last year, dude? Go
Like
get
Kirk
Kirk
Cousins.
Cousins and win a fucking Super Bowl. Honest to God,
Their
right?
team. Yeah. Well, their team's not good enough to win, but yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's just my thought process. They wouldn't win it, maybe, but they would definitely get going a little bit.
Oh, he's drinking a green can on the screen.
I mean, if Tua has any problems, is that he shout out to my boy Trap House Sports. He throws lasers to the wrong players.
Well, that's because sometimes he can't. His brain's not all there.
He doesn't know what he's looking at.
He doesn't even
He
remember
got
the
hit
play.
so hard his fucking colors are all fucked up.
He sees gray.
He doesn't he's got dog vision now.
I'm sorry,
He's gray and yellow. I won't
Stewie. Why
apologize.
are all these gray? That's great Eminem.
When dude, when he wears a fucking Guardian helmet, I'll apologize. Okay? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I gotta be honest. All right, we're gonna wrap this one up. Tua, please God, don't get hurt.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty? Sounds good. And next week we got a big week. We got Paul and Tyson, and we got John and Stipe.
We don't have
Um,
to say much about Paul and Tyson. We've kind of said all we need to say about them.
I
And
got
we've said all we need to say about the other one too.
I got some stuff to say about Paul and Tyson, trust me. Um,
It's gonna be a
I'll tell you
fun
whenever we
one.
cut the camera. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. We'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, adios, bye bye.
Okay, 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 okay.